afternoon and welcome to Massey University for this round 2 ISPS Handa Women's Premiership match between Central Football and WaiBOP. Today's starting lineups for WaiBOP in Elliott, Murray, Foster, Court, Loy, Brown, Wisniewski, Trebes, Ollington, Elliott and Feinberg Dinelli. On the bench, Carpenter, Hooper, Neems, Musprat and Byrne. Starting for Central today, Bennett, Lancaster, Woolley, McIntyre, Van Leenen, Watts, Furnell, Barry, Boxall, Jensen and Falloon. On the bench, Smith, Olsen, Rankin, Kleinsman and Simmers. We're coming to you from a very nice day in Palmerston North. There's a wee bit of wind around, sun's out and we're not looking at any rain hopefully. Bit of a surprise for around here to be fair. Traditionally these games hotly contested between the two regions. Central's last win in this competition were in 2018 here against WaiBOP at Massey. So the team will be looking to replicate that, whereas WaiBOP will be looking to get their season off to a good start. Captain's going out to the middle at the moment for the toss and we will be with you shortly. I'm Duncan Muir, your commentator today, and throughout the afternoon I'll be joined by Donald Piper. We're a bit roving commentary team today, given the nature of Massey University and the pitch out here, which will provide some nice commentary views for us. We are moments away from kick-off here. Touching on round one's games, Central got off to the start of the season with an away trip to Auckland. Unfortunately a sobering 9-1 defeat, whereas WaiBOP had the bye last week, so they'll be coming into this nice and fresh. They'll be looking to get off to a good start here. In terms of last season's results, 7th was the result for Central, finishing on 1 point, with a washed out game against Capital at the end of the season, whereas WaiBOP finished 6th on 7 points. Those two wins contributing to the 7 points both came against a Central team. The first game at Massey was full of goals with a 5-2 result for WaiBOP, and the return fixture in Cambridge was a much tighter affair, with WaiBOP nicking the points 1-0. Alright, we're all set for kick-off here. WaiBOP kicking off, playing into the wind in the first half. Central with the wind at their backs. And we're underway here. WaiBOP playing out wide to get underway. Central looking to sit off and absorb the attack. WaiBOP playing around the back. And we've got the first stoppage of the game, a Central throw on the far side. Watts to take the throw. Plays through the middle, looking for Barry up top. WaiBOP intercept. Boxall picks it up in the middle of the park, finds Falloon, and WaiBOP intercept again. WaiBOP just looking to calm it down, play around the back and organise themselves, pick up a wee bit of possession to start the game. And I'll take this opportunity to introduce the co-commentator for today, Donald Piper, and welcome to Massey, sir.
G'day everyone, hoping for a good game out here at Massey today. The weather is good, the pitch is looking in good condition. It should be set for a good game of football, so looking forward to the game today.
Thanks, Don. Our officials looking resplendent in yellow today, we're not missing them, that's for sure. And of course this is part of a double header. We've got a friendly for Hawke's Bay United following this game out at Massey. Unfortunately that won't be live streamed, but it's good to see such top level football in the central region. And Central on the attack here. Unfortunately it's broken down through to the keeper, plays out. Under a wee bit of pressure here, WaiBOP. Fennell keeps it up. Oh no, wins the throw on that far side. Central look to take advantage here early. Watts with the throw into the middle. And WaiBOP clear. Only as far as the central back line. Or solid contact there. Love to see it. Nice ball forward here. See if Central can build. And Central have won it back in high area here. And Barry's fighting for it in the corner. WaiBOP looked to get rid and managed to. We have just managed to find a very wet seat. Please excuse the patchy nature of commentary so far. We're currently looking for a decent spot to perch for the day. So far Central have held WaiBOP in their half quite well. WaiBOP looking to break out here. And we've got a foul in the middle of the pitch by Lancaster.
WaiBOP in no hurry to get the ball going. Central dropping back into their half, getting set. WaiBOP play short, out wide right. Long diag through. And Central play away.
Fennell looks to break through the middle of the pitch. And WaiBOP shut that down quite effectively. See if they can retain possession here. No, unfortunately given away. And they've got it back. Certainly the nature of the start of this match so far. Position switching from side to side, and we see that again as Lancaster intercepts. Ooh. And one back strongly by WaiBOP here. Looking to play through the back, get out the other side, and they look to have achieved that so far. A physical affair so far. You'd expect no less from two teams who will be desperate to get a result out of this game. Central looking to bounce back from that result last week. Very disappointing for the girls. 2 pre-season camps this year for Central, and they're looking to build here. Shot from Lancaster, shoots far post. Oh! And WaiBOP have cleared here. Back to Lancaster out wide. Man coming in, late challenge there, and WaiBOP clear again. McIntyre looked to build there from the back line. Bit of pinball here in the middle of the park, cleaned up by Willie. Very hard to talk about who's on the ball at the moment because it's changing so much.
WaiBOP control position coming out of their half. Just centre half's happy just to switch the ball around, trying to move the Central defenders. WaiBOP go back to go forward and just trying to move Central side to side. Barry sliding across the screen. Partially blocked intercept, and Jensen ball continues to fizz around and no one can really get their foot in it. Falloon dispossessed.
Bit of a rare foray here at the beginning of the game. WaiBOP on the charge. Bennett with a block at the top of her box and cleared away by Central backline. That's WaiBOP's best chance so far. WaiBOP look to build from the back here again. Making Central move at this early stage. Bennett comes out for the claim, grabs it on the second attempt. And that's a good nudge using the wind. It's not as strong as it can be out here at Massey. Keeper's coming out and she clears well. Not quite finding touch, however. Barry's on the ball here, looking to start the attack. And that's a bit of an errant pass, and WaiBOP capitalised here. Bit of a tussle in the middle of the park there. They have the advantage, and they've wasted that. And Central give away possession again. Both coaches up and vocal on the sideline at this early stage of the game. As I said before, they'll both be desperate to get a result here. Central to bounce back and WaiBOP to get their season underway, having had the bye last weekend. Both teams travelling on their first game. Definitely one of the tough things about this league is the travel, but if you want to play at the highest level, you make those sacrifices. Being a one-round competition this year, obviously Central won't be going to Cambridge, John Kirkhoff Park, as we have done the last couple of years. Always an interesting trip to WaiBOP. As they look to build here, holding onto the ball for a little bit. Look to reset again. They've had good control around their back line. As I say that, they give it away. Commentator's curse. You love to see it. And Central just can't find that final ball through to their top players at the moment. They'll be looking for a bit more quality after last week's performance. Lancaster intercepts here, puts them on the front foot. There's an early shot and she's put it in. Yeah, that's a great goal here from Lancaster. Seen the keeper off her line just a wee bit, and she's put that in between her and the near post. What a start for Central here. If I remember a couple of years ago, Lancaster was the goal scorer in Central's the sole goal scorer in Central's last win in the National League. She'll be absolutely stoked with that. And we're waiting for kick-off here. WaiBOP to get underway again. They'll be looking to get back into this straight away. Central will look to push on and get a second goal. It's a very opportunistic move there from Lancaster. Under pressure there, but she gets the pass away. Bit of a nudge in the back on Barry. Holding well here. Possibly just a wee bit too much for Van Leenen here. And WaiBOP, great composure there to play out. And looking to switch here.
The WaiBOP player number 3, Murahi, she has a bit of a relationship with Massey. Her cousin plays out here, so she's got a bit of support over on the far side. WaiBOP struggling to get out of their half at the moment. Ball played wide right, dropped back in. WaiBOP looking to go forward. Lancaster steps in again. Lancaster having a very strong opening to the game. WaiBOP just can't get out at the moment, looking a little bit rattled. Ball back in. And it looks like it's going to be switched out. Yep. WaiBOP sticking to their pattern. That'll go down to the left back. Yes, it will. Central just slide. Nice and compact. No problems in there at the moment. Breaking, continuing down the left. Oh, they might have just got in behind. Will the ball stay in? It looks like it has. Ball in. Lancaster solid under the ball. Shot. And that's just been dragged wide of the post. Goal kick. Bennett on the ball. Doesn't look like Central are prepared to play out just yet at the moment. They've pushed on. Looks like Bennett will go long here, just taking her time, composing herself. Good contact on the ball. And I think that was Wisnowski getting in the way. And ball continues to just ping around and WaiBOP again, content just to go side to side. Oh, going behind with a wee bit of a diag there. Well brought down. And intercepted by Jensen. Jensen into Furnell. Furnell looking for Falloon, doesn't get there, and ball closed down well by WaiBOP. Looking to counter, and they're breaking here. Central diving in, shot! And easily collected by Bennett. Good passage of play for WaiBOP there. Again, Central not keen to get on the ball short. And Bennett, and she's put her foot through it. A little bit of disorganised there. For now, on the ball down the wide right channel, Falloon making a run. Inside to Barry. Oh, Barry, heavy touch, but retains it. Boxall. Boxall strikes. Oh, keeper. Yeah, second attempt, claims it in. Nothing doing there. WaiBOP. WaiBOP continue to play short and build out through the 7, sorry. The holding midfielder, but gives it away. My apologies there. And back into the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper out of her feet. Content to be patient, WaiBOP. It's good to see. Into midfield, but cut out. Oh, Boxall. Boxall turns, goes wide to Furnell. Furnell back to Boxall. Boxall into Falloon. Oh, great battle on the ball, dispossessed. Oh, WaiBOP give it away, cheap. McIntyre into Lancaster. Lancaster can't retain. WaiBOP breaking down the right. Up and behind. Bennett's out. Oh, Bennett to it first, done well. And Jensen away, can they counter? Switched for now on the ball.
And just like that, Don's given up for the moment. Run out of breath. WaiBOP shut that attack down and look to patiently build here. Bit of a deflection on the through ball. Van Leenen picks it up here. Finds Barry up. Oh, nearly finds Barry up top. Jumped the gun there. Fuller transition this game so far. And we've had a ball clipped line for no one to run onto, unfortunately. WaiBOP have a ton of time here to play out. Elliot nice and vocal in goal here. Central pressing, keeping them in the corner here. WaiBOP will look to get out early. Skip past. Brown dropping in there, give a bit of a hand. Playing around quite nicely here, WaiBOP. Back in the middle of the park here. Nice patience shown. And good wide ball on the attack here. Ball coming in. Ooh, flashes past the far post. Bennett just watches it. And that's gone out for a goal kick. Both coaches up off the bench here, having a chat to their teams. Bit of guidance early on. Barry Scullion will be very happy with the lead here. The wind seems to be picking up and dying off here. It's not terribly consistent today, but goal kicks from Bennett and kicks out of her hand seem to be flying quite well. And Central have managed to come away with that. And as I say, that have given it away. Terribly unfortunate. Love a good commentator's curse. WaiBOP have spread it wide again. They're playing it around the back very well today. Good pressure there from Green. They've made them go all the way back. Not quite to the keeper yet. Playing through that Green press. Green have nicked it. Looking on the attack here. Jensen at her feet. Plays it in for Furnell. Last ditch attempt. Ooh, okay. Bit of a strong challenge from Furnell there. Looked like a last ditch tackle heading out for a corner, but WaiBOP have the free kick.
Two different styles here today, so WaiBOP content to be patient, build, look and probe, where Central in possession are quite aggressive and look to attack fast and rapidly and just waiting for those mistakes. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out today. WaiBOP in possession, breaking down the left. Oh, a little push there, not pulled up by today's match official. Right for now, makes a challenge battle on the far right side. WaiBOP back in. Central looking nice and compact at the moment, being quite aggressive, not allowing too much through and easy. WaiBOP content just to, like I say, probe and be patient. More experienced side than the Central side. Central still a very, very young side. WaiBOP taking down the right. McIntyre over, strong challenge. And the match official points for a goal kick. Position definitely sitting with WaiBOP at the moment, but with Central up where it counts, 1-0 on the board. Bennett sets herself to play out. Bennett strikes the ball and McIntyre nods it on. Boxall plays Lancaster. Lancaster on the ball. Plays in behind Barry. Barry pressing. Looks like the goalkeeper will get there and ball out of play. Central bit of possession here in WaiBOP's half. Boxall transitions the ball out. Central dispossessed, I thought, but our match official today has called that a foul, and Central grateful for that call. Boxall's dropped back in to get on this. Just inside Central's attacking half. Boxall clips, and WaiBOP deal with that comfortably. Ball out, and Jensen slides to screen. WaiBOP looking to create down the right again. A lot of their plays come down the right so far. Central say no doing and please go home, so they do. Ball back into the centre half. Oh, great switch. Plenty of space out wide. Furnell slides. WaiBOP doing a great job at keeping the ball driving, cutting inside. In behind. Central deal with that comfortably, and that's another goal kick.
And the Central set up for a goal kick again here, pushing wide onto that far side, nice and compact for Bennett to try and find the green head. Quick shout out for our officials today. In the middle of the park with the whistle, Sarah Jones, Ozang Yunat on the line here on the near side, and Jet Norris from the far side, alongside his Wanganui compatriot Charlie Brown, his fourth official. Ozang from Palmerston North, and Sarah's made the trip down to Palmy today from the north. Well won there by number 7 from WaiBOP, taken off the toes of Boxall. Strong challenge there again, going for Central. One just inside the WaiBOP half. And they'll look to do a bit of a better job than last time. Preferring to build this time instead of going long. Good press there from WaiBOP, shutting that attack down early. Central on the charge here. Jensen's taking that down. Let's see if WaiBOP can get out. And we've had a standing leg touch there, unfortunately. Bereft of options here at the moment. Going to push it back, start again here. Back to Watts in the back line. Well won there by Boxall. Nice touch out, and there's a foul there. This could potentially be a bit of dangerous territory given the wind behind her. Her and Jensen looking to line this up. This will be very interesting. These two have known each other for many, many, many years. Played a lot of football together. This will be an interesting dynamic. WaiBOP set up just inside their 18. Box will going for goal here. Ooh, just wide, had the keeper scrambling. Not bad crowd numbers here at Massey University today. Love to see it for the first game of the season. Plenty of green on show. And we've got a throw for Central on the far side. WaiBOP leaving the ball behind, hopefully. Go, lovely. Pressure there from WaiBOP. Just a reminder that Central are 1-0 up here after an opportunistic strike from Lancaster. Out wide left here, saw the keeper just off her line, snuck it between her and the near post. WaiBOP will be looking to get back into the game here. Controlling possession well, playing it around the back, and I've jinxed them again. How good is that? Terrible from us today, unfortunately. Centre have the throw on the far side. Looking forward. Bit of a short throw there. And Central have another free kick. Seems like they've got a fair few happening at the moment. See if they can start capitalising on these. Ball delivered to the top of the 18 there, cleared out by WaiBOP. A couple of strong challenges going in. Fennell looks for the options here. Falloon comes from the 9. And WaiBOP have cleared so far. Safer changes so far. And look to build here to get up the park. Central have spent quite a fair bit of time in the WaiBOP half so far. You wonder if the wind's doing much, but they've certainly had the clearer opportunities. Not to say WaiBOP haven't had any, a few past the face and a few balls through to Bennett and goal for Central. Other than a few errors here, the WaiBOP defence have looked pretty solid. Very confident to play around the back and try and build. Looking for a through ball there, cleaned up by McIntyre. And a deflection out for a Central throw. We have to apologise for the lack of names and information on players for the WaiBOP team. We're scrambling trying to get a hold of accurate team lineups, but WaiBOP are on the attack here. Looks like Brown directing things there, plays that out wide. Great challenge there from Watts. WaiBOP still on the ball. Got an attacking bomb coming in. Jensen just trying to clear that for Central. And that's great pace to get around Lancaster there. See what she can do with this ball. It's flicked out wide left for WaiBOP into nearly a diving header. Header on the run there, just put wide of the goal, unfortunately.
As has been the way, Bennett in no hurry to take this goal kick. Central slide over to their right and they get set to play. Bennett composing herself, deep breath, steps in, strikes the ball. Straight to WaiBOP, unfortunately. Can't bring the ball in, and Central knock the ball out of play. WaiBOP throw far side of the pitch. Played into midfield. WaiBOP looking good in areas of the park. Jensen steps in well. Jensen one-on-one, driving. Jensen has a go at her. Oh, defender does well there, just could not find the turn of pace to get past there, Jensen. WaiBOP come out of their half, direct and well cushioned, breaking away. WaiBOP find themselves in a lot of space down Central's right hand side. Stopped, played, ball inside. Central scramble back, get players behind the ball, delayed. WaiBOP composing themselves, trying to build, trying to look for a little chink in the armour. Ball played left, they're going to play the ball in the box, ball in. Jensen swings, misses, ping pong. Van Lennon drives away. Eve Barry on the ball into Lancaster. And Lancaster shut down quickly. A little bit scrappy at the moment. Van Lennon back on the ball. Oh, again, ball just not being looked after by both sides. WaiBOP attack down their left. Ball into the box, partially blocked. Central just doing enough at the moment to delay any shots on target. And did they draw a foul there? No. The match official says play on. Oh, and there's a little bit of a square up there. Match official steps in and says that's a foul, thank you very much, and may just have a quiet word to that WaiBOP player there. So we're 26-27 minutes gone on the first half. Central lead 1-0 through a Charlotte Lancaster goal. Match official still having a word to someone there, can't quite tell what that's about, nothing doing. And Bennett's just taking her time as always, must be the plan today, just slow things down. She's got the thumbs up from the match official to play. And here we are, ball back in play. And WaiBOP again set themselves driving forward from defence. Central doing well to slide and screen Falloon, make it difficult to play into midfield. Central comfortable to let WaiBOP have the ball in their half, it looks. And WaiBOP give the ball away cheaply again, but as we have done, Central do the same. Ball back into position, and it is played forward, and WaiBOP here now 1v1. Central dropping off, ball inside, shot! Oh, some strike from outside of the box, and that'll be the equaliser. 10, number 10 for WaiBOP. And that is Grace Wisniewski. That's Wisniewski. Equaliser here, 1-1. That's a great little bit of play and a fantastic strike there from Wisniewski.
we can only apologise for the pronunciations here today. Not terribly high schooling levels attained by either of us, but we do our best. We do our best. Central back underway here. So that's WaiBOP's equalising 1-0. 1-0, sorry. Terrible. So Central with that early lead, and WaiBOP have picked that back well with that strike from Wisniewski from outside the box. And now Don's got in my head with that pronunciation. That's going to be tough for the rest of the day. It is what it is. Tussle there, bit of manhandling, and Fennell gets thrown to the ground in the middle of the park. Kelly Brown spoken to by the ref. And we've got a few parents of the Central team on the sideline here, not quite enjoying that challenge, unfortunately. McIntyre on the free kick here, looking to get them up the field. Nearly finds Barry in the middle, up the top. Falloon with a challenge there. Boxall on the ball, driving forward. Pushing wide. Looking for the run there from Fennell, just not quite on the same wavelength. And through to Feinberg, Daniele in goal. He's had a couple of things to deal with, the number 21 for WaiBOP, but largely untroubled so far. Marshalling the backline well. Backline have been pretty comfortable. really should just stop talking about the back line, to be fair. It's not going too well. Free kick on the side here. Lancaster taken out. Looking for someone far post. Possibly another far post header from Fennell, like last week, the one goal received in that 9-1 result against Auckland. Van Leenen on the free kick here, looking to whip it in left foot. It's not a bad delivery, and someone's gone down in the box there. The referee doesn't want a bar of it. Fennell wins possession, plays back to Watts. He plays forward there. Fortunately, Falloon possibly offside. Watts again with the almost a double header. Pretty scrappy there, to be fair. WaiBOP just a little bit stronger to get on the ball and played back through the back line. Good rotation, making Central move around in this first half. WaiBOP will be really happy to come back into the game with that goal, and they'll be looking to push on. And Central have won that back there with a ball, almost a ball through to Barry up top. Court looks to play through the middle of the park, but finds Woolley in the Central team. Played back in here for Boxall. She finds Falloon. And that was back into Trebbers. She finds the keeper. Under pressure from Barry. She's played that out wide. And WaiBOP retain position here. Ollington wide right here has found her centre back. And, yep, retain position very well. Nearly an intercept there for Falloon. Kelly, Brown and Emma Court are all over the pitch today. A lot of running so far. Brown on that far side with the left foot, and Bennett safely under that. Safe hands there from the Central custodian. Quite a few of the Central team have previous playing experience, not only with previous Central campaigns, but throughout the Winter League. They play for Palmerston North Marist in the Capital W League. And a bit of a combination there. Lancaster wide, she's looking to go around, and well cleared out. And we've got a Central throw deep in the WaiBOP half. Ollington doing her job there on Lancaster.
You got her, Lexi, you got her all day, kid.
Please excuse the biased comments from behind me, from Mr. Piper. Out to Van Leenen wide here. Finds McIntyre in the back line, looking for Boxall in midfield. Good passing here. Unfortunately, this is all very solid going on at the moment. Some challenges flying in. Looks like Boxall's been caught in the face. Waiting for assistance. And physio Erin Carpenter coming onto the pitch anytime now with the trusty magic water. Very slow job. Boxall's back on her feet. And the possibility of a sub coming here. That'd be a bit of a blow for Central, given the experience that Boxall brings to the team. Many Central League campaigns under her belt. Central League, National League campaigns under her belt. Central League as well, of course. She's part of that Marist W League squad during winter. Marist coming a very close second in the W League this year, missing out on the title by 3 goals, tied with Wellington United, so congratulations to Wellington United for that one. Van Leenen here on the ball, looking to play forward from that free kick. They'll be looking to get Boxall back on the park as soon as possible. The ball comes in. Keeper has not claimed there, and Central can't put it in the back of the net. Cleared out by WaiBOP for a throw deep in the half again. Jensen finds Lancaster. She plays back for Van Leenen. WaiBOP still under the pump here. So that ball in from Van Leenen, nearly found by Falloon between the keeper. Jensen's jumped over the player there with the ball. She plays in Lancaster deep in the half. Can she get the ball in? a solid challenge, and unfortunately the WaiBOP players copped what looked like a knee after she came through underneath Lancaster there. But that's gone out for a central corner. All right, let's see what they can do from this set piece opportunity. That's how they got their goal last week. Like I say, a far post header from Fennell, possibly, and I mean this with all respect, the shortest player on the pitch. And they've kept that in. Looked a bit worrying there for a sec. It's right in front of our commentary position. Jensen and Lancaster not on the same page here. Can't take advantage of that opportunity. Ball has not gone out though. WaiBOP looking to build here. And that was Foster through Feinberg, Daniele, and then through to the far side there. Out to Brown. They've slowed it down well here, just retaining position. Nice composure, looking to build it up. And back through the back line again, making central move once again. It's a clipped ball over the top there, but that's gone through to McIntyre. WaiBOP can't get on it, unfortunately. But Central have sprayed that clearance. It's gone out wide. And Murray played that forward to Brown. We've got a floated attacking bomb again. Second of the day from WaiBOP. And I guarantee there'll probably be a few from Central as well. And WaiBOP have that shot just outside the box. Tess Bennett. It's the fingertips. She claims on the second attempt. This is Bennett's second National League campaign. An outstanding season last year for Central. Always tough on a team that's struggling for results. And Lanks is in here. She's gone again at the keeper. Hasn't held that, but she's managed to keep it in and gets down at the second attempt. Lancaster has a shoot on sight policy. We'll look to play through if possible, but loves a cheeky shot on target and off target. You can say that because she will appreciate the banter, even if it's absolutely terrible. Keeper's cleared there pretty short, unfortunately. The wind's just picked up. Central double team there and look to win, but WaiBOP are on the run. Foster finds Brown again. Combined well in the last wee bit. We've got an offside call there. Strong flag from AR1. Central look to be making a change here. So we have Jessie Falloon coming off. Natalie Olsen replacing her. So it looks like a direct swap. 11 for 13. Olsen going back up top. She's played a fair few games for Central last year up at there. Picked up a goal or two. She plays for Wellington United in the Capital W League through the winter season. Everyone very happy that we're able to get a winter season in. Unfortunately can't say. Same for Auckland, of course. We feel for the restrictions that stopped everyone getting as involved as they wanted up there, but hey, football's back on. WaiBOP looking to attack down their left-hand side, but that was broken down, and Lancaster has played that through the middle of the park. Bit of a reverse ball for Olsen, but Trevor's deal with that very well. And unfortunately, Foster's lost possession there. Olsen has found Lancaster. Thought about the shot. Good composure to try and find a teammate. Ball in here from Van Leenen, cleared by WaiBOP. Court got on that, but that's found Jensen just at the top of the box. Ooh, Lancaster's unchallenged here. She's chipped the keeper, or nearly, but she spilt, and Boxall's put that away. What a finish. Outstanding following up there, what an effort. You love to see that kind of commitment. They'll be thrilled to go 2-1 up here. It's that fight that Central are well known for, and that's produced them another goal. So yet again, Lancaster trying to threaten in on goal. Forced a bit of a spillage from the keeper, and Boxall jumping in on that loose ball there. And we're underway again. And McCourt looking central there for a Kelly Brown run, but that didn't quite pan out. But Brown's back on the ball here. A shot from outside the box, and she's put that away. WaiBOP has struck straight back. End-to-end football here, straight off the kickoff, and that's a clinical finish past Bennett in the central goal. Well done to them. Straight back into the game. Really back and forward game so far, whether it's possession or whether it's the scoreline. So that's now 2-2 here at Massey University. Lawyers found Brown there, but Brown's been dispossessed in a Boxall challenge. More fight there from Boxall after a late attempt from Brown. A wide left-footed shot from Barry. Sliced off the boot and has gone out for a goal kick. Feinberg Danieli with the goal kick here. WaiBOP deep in the box, not going long, looking to play out. Central sitting off, looking to pick them off as they try and play through. And Ollington reading that well. Bit of a short pass there for her, but she got in front of Lancaster, picked that up, and they're going back through the back line here. Trebear's out wide, Brown on the ball. She's found Foster. Central have won that back, however. Furnell with a bit of time on the far side. Looking at a line ball, can't quite make it past that WaiBOP player. WaiBOP holding it up well. And Brown looking to link in, but misplaces that pass, and then it's deflection off her for a throw on the far side. Watt's coming on to take the throw here. And she finds Barry, but the longer leg of the defender there nearly took it off her. Barry looking for a through ball, unfortunately finds the feet of the WaiBOP player. And we've got a diag through to the middle of the park here. Elliott through on goal. Sorry, earlier in the game I'd said Elliott was in goal. That's my mistake. WaiBOP building here. They've got a ball into the box again. Bennett comes out and claims. Safe hands there from the central keeper. This will be interesting to see whether we go long again, given the breeze has just picked up, as I say that. Off her left boot, and is flying again. Finds the other side of the centre circle. WaiBOP scrambling to set themselves here. They've dealt with it so far. They haven't been able to play out. A bit of scramble from Central to make sure they're back in position there. But WaiBOP are holding us well so far. Looking for a long ball down the line, and that's staying in. And as WaiBOP have retained possession here, there's going to be 1 minute of extra time in this first half. Pressure on in the box there, and this free kick for the challenge on McIntyre. And as we come to the end of the first half here, there's been plenty of action for the enthusiastic crowd. Possibly get a wee bit louder in the second half. Support for the home team. WaiBOP have shown they didn't make the trip for nothing though. Great showing from them so far. Good fight from both teams. And as we have a central throw here on the near side. Both coaches have been very vocal this half, encouraging their teams. Throw there for Olsen, and WaiBOP have broken with the ball here, and a ball through, number 2 in on goal here, and a ball across into the side netting. Looked like it was going to be across the face, but that's the end of the half. So both teams head to the sheds with 2 goals on the board. Score is 2-2. Funny that. Please join us back here in 15 minutes for the second half. And we're just about back underway here for the second half at Massey University. Score is 2-2. Central opened the scoring before WaiBOP came back. Central took the lead again, only for WaiBOP to equalise yet again. So it's been quite a tight physical game so far. And let's see what the second half brings. Fennell gets us underway. Boxall and Jensen combining in the middle of the park. And very early foul there. Jensen takes it quickly, very direct though. WaiBOP clean up and look to play out from the middle of the park. Picked up by Jensen here though, she plays Barry out wide. Central attacking early here. I was about to say good tight close footwork there from Jensen, but she runs that ball out of play. Looking for more quality cursing from the commentator, unfortunately in the second half. Must apologise to WaiBOP for that first half. And they're looking for patient play out from the back here again. That was a good sign of their first half, and they've managed to keep that in well, so I haven't cursed them too badly there. Making Central move again, but they've gone very direct there. Unfortunately given away by Watts here in Central back line, and they've got around McIntyre there. She's come out the line. Brown on the ball for WaiBOP, chipped out wide. Back to Brown. Woolley with the challenge here. She stopped that ball going in the first time, but not the second. And we've got a double header there for Bennett to come out and clear. So that's an outstanding effort from Caitlin Watts there. Known for her aerial efforts on the head during the winter season for Marist. Scored a bit of a screamer against Waterside Karori as well. Unfortunately didn't get into goal of the season for Capital Football. Given her a bit of a word there, and she's given the ball away, and Brown's on the charge here for an offside call, unfortunately, for WaiBOP. And she's very frustrated with that, even with a bit of a knock the ball away. Ref's coming over for a word. And a bit more of a word. And a bit more of a word. Good conversation going on here. And Bennett sets up for the free kick here. Central are slowly creeping across the field. Pick that up. It's not a bad nudge into the wind. Bit of a nudge in the back, but WaiBOP won that first ball. Still very scrappy. They've retained it here, only to find Lancaster on the far side. Fennell in there with a challenge. Boxall on the ball here. And she's held the ball well. Nice composure, finds Lancaster on that far side. Out for Van Leenen with the ball forward. Just waiting to see the blistering pace that Fennell's known for there, but she blocks that pass up the line out for a WaiBOP throw. So the start of the second half has seen a lot of physical challenges, as you'd expect it to continue on from that first half. WaiBOP break down their right-hand side here. Switched ball to Brown, and she's looked to go very central, straight over the central back line, and it's picked up top by Elliott. Chelsea Elliott, that is. Two Elliots on the pitch today. Cleared by McIntyre, only as far as WaiBOP just inside the central half there. And looking to create a chance just outside the box there, but cleared momentarily by Central. WaiBOP back in here. Good challenge by Barry. And she comes away with the ball here. Best efforts from Brown on the ground. Yeah, a bit of a challenge there on Olsen. And here we go. First card of the day from Kelly Brown, for Kelly Brown, from Sarah Jones. Bit of a sarcastic clap there from Brown. And she is the first in the book for the day. So that's provided Central with a bit of a chance to push into the WaiBOP half here. It'll be interesting to see how much of a factor this wind is today in the second half. We saw the kicks out of the hand from Bennett. Definitely aided by that wind. And McIntyre clears out wide. Possibly could have been the keeper's ball there. Just a bit unsure with the defender coming on so quickly and the attacker closely behind her. Chelsea Elliott with the inside ball there. Couldn't be picked up by WaiBOP though, and that's cleared back to their back line. Very lush surface here at Massey University today. If only a little bit bobbly, but great to see that kind of grass cover at this time of year. Solid challenge there from Fennell. Olsen couldn't quite pick it up there, but Watts comes through, pick up the through ball. Ball into the chest of Olsen, but she couldn't find Barry. Just those final combinations not quite paying off there for Central. Same kind of thing here for WaiBOP. Watts looks for Bennett in the back line. Under a bit of pressure from Brown, but clears. Finds Lancaster on the far side. And she managed to get around her player there. And off goes Barry. And could have gone either way there, to be fair. Good control of the ball. Barry just went over the league by the looks of things. Bit hard on the far diagonal side. Play coming over to our commentary position at the moment. Unfortunately, Don Piper's gone missing. That never happens. 1-2 ball there. Fennell just can't quite get onto it. A little bit on it from Olsen, unfortunately. Bit of action with the bottle getting thrown on the sideline. Accidentally here, just as the throw-in comes in. WaiBOP retain possession well, though. Yet again, spreading wide, making Central move. Looking for that ball on, though, and it just hasn't paid off, unfortunately. Nearly nicked off Van Leenen there, but a good inside ball for Jensen. Gets it under control. And Lancaster on the ball again in that far side. Barry looking to pick the ball up. Back on her feet. A little bit of a shove in the back, but she's retained it well there. Good strength from the young Naki girl there, and a bit of a sandwich, a central sandwich there. And WaiBOP in the attack. They've chipped the back line here. Can Watts deal with it? Great last ditch attempt there, and that's put out for a corner for WaiBOP. WaiBOP taking their time to get up and take this. A little bit of confusion initially as to who it went to. So Foster coming over to take the corner here. WaiBOP will want to take advantage of this chance. Just about 8 minutes into the second half here. Ball swung in from Foster, and that finds the side netting, unfortunately. Be a great opportunity in here for a right footer with that wind coming in just to curl it in. Create a little bit of trouble for Bennett in the central defence. So Central look to slide over again, see if Bennett can find a green head. And Kelly Brown well up. She's found Sam Woolley from Central though. Ooh. And final last ditch challenge there from Woolley. Looks like Wisniewski felt that one there. Good battle here. Foster and Jensen, and they're still going. Or Foster with the ball through here for Brown. Woolley there with another challenge. Making sure that's safe. Brown taking a few knocks here. Foster with the throw-in on this near side. Captain for today for WaiBOP. Loy came short. Wisniewski made the run as well. Loy back on the ball. And she sprayed that into the middle of the park. Picked up by WaiBOP again. Ollington plays wide for what looked to be Murray. And Van Leenen in there with the challenge on Mania Elliott. WaiBOP with the throw. Looking to first time swing the ball in, but the dummy got around the first player, but didn't get the second. Central looked to clear, but gave it away. WaiBOP on the charge here. Chelsea Elliott with the ball in. Woolley with the clearance and challenge on Kelly Brown. Number 2 in there. Great save from Brooke in goal. Outstanding reactions from Bennett. That's a sign of the form she was in last season and throughout the winter season for Palmy North Marist. And Foster's gone that far side to take this corner as well. So we have an outswinger for Central to deal with. WaiBOP to get on. Hopefully pull ahead for the first time in this game. Large bunch at the top of the 18. Oh, we've got a left footer coming in this time. Good battle on the edge of the box there. Foster's back on it. Wisniewski far, just over her head, unfortunately. Watts is coming to marshal her. And Loy in support, giving her a bit of a hand. Not going anywhere at the moment. Oh, that's a great ball forward though. And challenge from Watts there, and that's gone out for a corner. Third corner in a row here for WaiBOP. Player's been called over. No. Chelsea Elliott making sure the ball was placed nicely for Foster. Foster will look to swing this in on her right this time. Apologies if it wasn't her on the last corner. Ball comes in. It's a much better delivery. Bit of a scramble there from Bennett. People coming in far post and a header over the bar. So Central looking to switch to that far side. Pushing over and squeezing in. As Bennett composes herself for the goal kick. Looks to hit into that steady breeze. I wouldn't say it's too strong, but it seemed to have held the ball there. And see if Central can build and find green feet. They cannot, unfortunately. WaiBOP on the ball here. Looking for Brown on this near side. Touch has let her down, unfortunately. Looking very frustrated is Kelly Brown, but WaiBOP have held on to possession here after the double challenge there on the Central player. Outstanding use of the physicality that they've been showing. Both teams have been well up for this game so far, but WaiBOP have definitely been living in the Central half this half. And it's a ball through. Can Kelly Brown get onto it? Great ball back in, but it's missed by Loy, and that's back in and over the bar. Chance there from Mania Elliott. Brooke Bennett seeing that go over her head. And she switched back onto this near side here. Central looking to get on the ball again, see if they can get out of their half. It's a better driven ball from Bennett, finding a WaiBOP head, unfortunately. And they've looked to play back and go long, but that's out on the full. Outstanding work from the ball kids here today, from the Manawatu Federation Talent Centre. Young ladies are doing a great job for the setup today. And it's a long throw into the box. Loy looking to get on it, but McIntyre has seen that out. And we've got yet another goal kick here for Bennett. Story of this half, I believe, it might just be. that wind could end up playing a wee bit of a factor in terms of keeping the team down here, as we saw it do quite a fair bit in that first half, keeping WaiBOP in. Central looked to go along with a big clearance from McIntyre, trying to find Olsen, but without luck. McIntyre back on the ball, finding Van Leenen, and she's looked to drive the line. Olsen trying to get onto it. Faked off the ball well by Murray there, back to her keeper. Foenberg Daniele hasn't had too much to do in this second half. And that's an errant pass there. Fernell picks it up. Big touch though. Bit of a late clip there, unfortunately. And we have a sub being made here for WaiBOP. And Maddie Ollington coming off, being replaced by Lily Musprat. WaiBOP's first change for the day. And they'll look to set up from the free kick here after that late challenge on Fernell. Cole Jensen on the sideline for Central, giving a few encouraging words for the girls. WaiBOP have spread that wide out to their far right. It's a great ball through to Wisniewski. Just try to find someone in the middle there, but Van Leenen cleans up, finds Lancaster and plays round her player. Bit of a shove off the ball, but she's retained that well. No from Sarah Jones, and a ball into the box. And that's well grabbed on the second save by Brooke Bennett. Collective gasp from the Central crowd here. Just a wee bit more on that finish and that might have beaten the keeper. That's not a bad nudge into the wind here. Picked up by Olsen. Aerial challenge there. And that's come back to the Central back line. Ball fired through from McIntyre there, through to Jensen. She's picked that up and gone around Emma Court there. Sprayed that wide for Fernell, but just a wee bit overhit, and WaiBOP can clear out to Brown here. She's looking at her options ahead. And she's found Chelsea Elliott, who's retained possession really well there. Played back into midfield, and they've gone back to the back line. Central might look to push up a little bit here. Across the back line there. And just a wee bit much on the pass, unfortunately. And we have another sub being made here. And Michaela Boxall being replaced here by Abby Rankin. Direct midfield sub being made. One Palmy Mariskill for another. As the drizzle begins to come across the pitch here at Massey. And I didn't bring a jacket. Outstanding. Throw in there from Van Leenen to Lancaster. Back to McIntyre with a sliced ball out to Kelly Brown, who hits it first time. McIntyre off the knee. There's a bit of aerial ping pong going on. Watts with a solid ball upfield. Unfortunately, it's found WaiBOP. The Central team will look to push forward. No luck. Brown outside the box here with a clipped ball to far post. Overhit, however, and that's gone out for a goal kick. Many reports of no rain expected today in Palmerston North. That has not come about. Bennett gets under that one. Unfortunately, so WaiBOP head on it from a Central perspective. Just had an update come through from the Canterbury United Auckland game. Auckland are 3-0 up after 21 minutes. So it's a good start from them. They looked very good against Central last week. From what we hear in the commentary, it was a very professional effort. Nearly a ball through there for Barry for Central as they attacked upfield very quickly. Good counter there from them, if not the final ball. But WaiBOP looking to hit back here. A lot of possession being turned over. Woolley against Elliott on that far side. What looked to be a cheeky little shove there, but WaiBOP with the throw. And ball played into Mania. Elliott back to the thrower and looking to move it around. Try and hold on to position and carve out an attack here. And a long range effort coming in. Blocked by Watts. And she'll look to clear for central here. Brown with the challenge coming in. And she's found Barry there very well. And she's found Fennell in turn. And back again. Unfortunately couldn't repay the favour. Yet again, tight tussles happening in this game. Bit of a nutmeg in the middle of the park, followed by a sliding challenge. WaiBOP are holding it here. Brown on this near side. It's played back well. It's a solid upper body control there. And WaiBOP out the far side, looking to attack again. Trying to go around Lancaster. Had a first time challenge. And she's got around her this time. Put a ball in. Right into the breadbasket for Bennett. Urging her team to get up. See if she can drive it into the breeze that's picked up a little bit here. Changed to a little bit of crossfield as opposed to straight down the pitch. Fortunately, Olsen's flick on there hasn't quite gone the way she wanted, and Brown's now back on the ball. And that's a long range effort, but that's gone wide of Bennett's goal. Be interesting to see stats on how many times Kelly Brown gets on the ball within the game. A very influential player for WaiBOP. Bennett with yet another goal kick here. She's driven that a little bit lower. What looked like a flick off Van Leenen ended up coming off Lancaster. Lawyer looking to play back to the back line there, but instead of switching it around, they attacking down their right. And they've put that out. Strizzle looks to be setting in a little bit now, unfortunately. Bit of a dive coming up here, but clearing the header from Watts, well read there. And Olsen's been found in the channel there. Looking to go around the player. Left footed ball in there. Barry coming in. Unfortunately couldn't get on it. Ball cleared out wide by WaiBOP. Centre with a throw down their left. Interesting aerial ball there. Bit of a late challenge. A bit of a clip from Chelsea Elliott on Jensen. She's looking to go early. Bit of composure here. Lancaster with a run. Look to find her, but that's gone away from everyone, unfortunately. WaiBOP clear again. The drizzle coming across will just make the surface a wee bit slicker. Go back to how it was pre-match. Bit of overnight moisture in Palmerston North. However lumpy the pitch is, it is very lush and looks like a good surface to be playing on. Bit of a flick there from Fennell, unfortunately no clearance. Solid challenge from Watts, and she's looked line but hasn't executed. Brown and Foster combining there, and it's a far post for Elliott. She can't quite get there, unfortunately. Bit of a laboured dive. Can't hit it with the right leg, but just couldn't make connection. So we've definitely got a bit of a crosswind at the moment, and the rain is getting a little heavier. Be a need for some warm showers after this game. Challenge in the back there on Rankin, but WaiBOP come away with the ball here. Slip that ball through, and that's an outstanding last-ditch tackle from Sam Woolley. The ball plays out to Lancaster, and WaiBOP tussle and get that back. Great challenge there. Foster on the ball on this near side. Brown's coming out wide here, but they've looked to play central. touch off Woolley has given it back to WaiBOP as the rain gets a little heavier. You'll probably hear that a fair bit in the second half. Challenge on Manaia Elliott there with Van Leenen, and goes out for the WaiBOP throw. Starting to wonder whether this mic's waterproof. That's fine. The things we do for football. Love the beautiful game. Fennell brings that potential diag from WaiBOP down. She's looking to attack here. She's cut inside, and fortunately not on the same wavelength with Olsen. Olsen looking to break wide. WaiBOP back in the ball. And Loy could only get a toe on that. Yeah, bit of a tussle there, but Brown comes away with the ball. Back to Loy. Trying to find Elliott. Elliott asking for it on the floor. And here comes the rain. There was a bit of a solid challenge on there from Lancaster to her teammate, McIntyre, but McIntyre's back on her feet. WaiBOP back in position, looking to build an attack here. Ball swung in, wide left. Bennett well claimed. Asks her team to get up, and here we go. That's not a bad nudge, that reaches just over halfway. Olsen with the challenge. Let me tell you what, that wind is chilly. WaiBOP just playing around with it here at the moment. Another great challenge in there from Watts. Brown with another sore leg. Let's see if Fennell can find someone here. She has. She's found Jensen there. And she's found Fennell again to find Olsen up top. Unfortunately, we'll nearly get that in. And we have a substitution being made here for WaiBOP and Central. Double change. Jensen coming off for Grace Smith. Welcome to the game. And Holly Klinsman coming in for Central. Emma Loy trying to come off the field for WaiBOP. Will be eventually replaced by Olivia Hooper. Just waiting on those changes to be made. Charlie Brown under a bit of pressure with the triple change. One for WaiBOP, two for Central. And WaiBOP take the throw, play it across their back line. A bit of a sprayed ball there for Lancaster to get onto. Just looking to attack down the left. A solid battle happening over there. Ends with a central throw. She finds Barry, who's given possession away there to the new entrant to the game, Olivia Hooper. And WaiBOP look to clear. They found feet wide. And using the space out left here very well. Brown's coming wide here. Intercepted by Klinsman. And she's found Olsen. And a nice one too. Klinsman back on the ball here. Unfortunately leaves it behind. Cleaned up by Brown. Almost in constant transition this game. At least there's a fair bit of action happening. Just a reminder, the score is still 2-2 here. Central have had a little bit of time out of their half, unlike the start of the game, start of the second half, where it seemed they were being pegged in quite a bit. Ball into the middle there from Brown, missed by McIntyre, will be cleaned up by Van Leenen though. Hooper can't quite get on it, so that's out to Lancaster. Played into her opponent there. Challenge there resulted in a free kick. Van Leenen on the ball here. WaiBOP player retreating. see what Central can do from here. And they found WaiBOP just inside their half as they look to come forward again. As I say that, they go back. Playing around their back line, making Central move here. Lovely patient build up from them so far. See if they can make the most of their opportunity. Good period of position here for them. As they drive centrally here, Wisniewski on the ball, gets caught under her feet. Rankin comes in for the challenge. Klinsman helps, but they retain possession. Manoa Elliott, gets cleaned out by Caitlin Watts on this near side, resulting in a yellow card for Watts. That's a dangerous position for Central here. WaiBOP will look to absolutely get on this opportunity. Foster coming over to take this set piece. Two-man wall for Central. Bennett repositioning in goal. And here we go. Ball in. Header out from McIntyre. Klinsman ducking, taking that header. And Watts breaks here for Klinsman. Oh, if they could get that ball through, Olsen might have been in. But we've got a possible chance from Foster. Not too sure about that. Safely through to Bennett. And Bennett out of her hands. That's got snow on it, but that's made it the other side of halfway. That's a great nudge. Olsen looks to play through for Barry. But that's broken down. WaiBOP come away with the ball. And spread it over to the left-hand side. Must apologise for any generator noise. We're looking to reposition our commentary efforts. As to say that the rain might be stopping. And WaiBOP attacking down there right. No room to go forward there. And as I say that, they go around, put a ball into the middle for McIntyre. Last ditch effort there. Rankin picks up the scraps there. Finds Lancaster. Olsen coming forward. It's the only option up top at the moment. And that's instantly given away. WaiBOP nearly finding a way through the Central defence there. Nearly a bit of a slip of the tongue. And WaiBOP dealing with it here. Just holding on to possession, playing around the back, drawing Central out. Foster trying to dance back to the middle of her defence. Looking for that big diag to footed volley clearance from Caitlin Watts and a cheeky nutmeg here, but Klinsman's got that back. Couldn't quite get rid of it in time though. Central box, dealt with by McIntyre, finds Rankin, out to Van Leenen, and a clearance up line. Central will just look to push up here and get into shape. And after that throw, WaiBOP have looked to go forward, but come back, and are now switching to the far side. They've looked to try and control possession really well where they can. Just every so often they'll have that giveaway, but pegging Central in well here. We've got a ball coming direct into the box here. Another clearance from Watts, but it's found WaiBOP. Fallen to Kelly Brown. Nearly wrong foot Bennett there. but Bennett safely gathers that. And another kick out of her hands here. Breeze is no longer directly into her face, so great header on there from Barry. Last ditch challenge there from WaiBOP. Fortunately, the weather's conspired to go against this game at the moment. And just another notification here, Auckland have gone 4-0 up against Canterbury. And that's 38 minutes gone in that game. Klinsman's been released down the right here. Bit of a chop back inside, and she's found Olsen. Who can she lay off for? She's found Barry. And we've got Lancaster going out left. Will she be able to keep that in? Yes, she's done well. Stuck on her right though, and put a decent ball in. Although a dodgy touch there from Kelly Brown has found Klinsman, and she's played back in for Barry. And Smith behind her, driven effort. Straight into the breed basket of the WaiBOP stopper. Very good there from Feinberg Daniele in the end. And Central just sitting off, letting WaiBOP come to them. As they look to attack down the right now. A little bit end to end at the moment. They're combining well. And they've gone around Van Leenen there. And that's out for a goal kick. Just a wee bit heavy on the touch there, unfortunately. Bennett switches the Central team across to this side. It's a great touch there, but under pressure. But she's gone down in a bit of pain there, unfortunately. And that's a second challenge from Caitlin Watts. And that's a second yellow card. Fortunately, that's the end of her day. Second yellow shown and a red card. And a dejected Caitlin Watts comes off the field, but a very solid challenge. As the WaiBOP player's getting a bit of treatment now. Didn't quite see what happened in terms of the contact, but looks like the knee, unfortunately. During this break, both teams will be looking to regroup here. Everyone looks a wee bit sodden. Crowd's managed to stay out so far. A lot of umbrellas up, but everyone's remained through this dodgy weather. Both teams coming to the side here. So that's the second week in a row that Central are going down to 10 players, with Jana Niedermeyer being sent off last week for the girls in green after 2 yellows. So that'll put a bit of a twist at the end of this game. Be interesting to see how the game plays out now. So it was Grace Wisniewski with the bit of a knock, but she's coming to the sideline now with physio Tim Carpenter. She looks to be moving quite freely. Bit of pain, but from experience and the injuries, never something to be trifled with. Central come back onto the pitch here. We'll see how things go for them in terms of restructuring. So that was their right back who's been sent from the field. At the moment, it looks like Eve Barry's dropped in there. And Captain Foster stands over the ball here. On her left, Bart looks to play back through the back line. See if they can build something here. And they look for a bit more composure. And just to try and draw Central out. See if they can carve out a chance against the 10 girls in green. So they've dropped into a couple of banks again, as they've tended to today, and Wisniewski threw on goal here. Final block from Woolley. She's been very strong today for Central. Some outstanding last-ditch challenges. Wisniewski put through quite easily there, straight into the channel. Foster heading over for the corner kick on the far side. For those wondering about my co-commentator, Don Piper has decided to make himself scarce. So it looks like you're stuck with me for the rest of the game. Ball coming in from Foster on the left. Not as strong as her right by the looks, but Klinsmann clears. Lancaster out there to challenge, but that's gone back to Foster for an offside call. Unable to get back from that corner kick. Still supporting the Central girls. Looks like a tough task here. They'd love to nick another goal, but I think a draw they'd be quite happy with from this position. WaiBOP will be desperate to get ahead and take advantage of the 10 players. Free kick here from Van Leenen. Driven and a touch on from Lancaster. Olsen trying to get on the ball there. Sliding challenge. Rankin on the ball on the far side. Played off Hooper, get the throw, and that's back in. Off the back of Rankin there. And Smith clears up, but finds Captain Foster for WaiBOP. Just need a hold on possession, do Central here. See if they can get out of their half. Klinsmann push pressure on this near side here on Minai Elliott. WaiBOP using their back line effectively again. And didn't Kirsten that time. It's good. Great to see. And look to switch it again. Still moving Central around. Looking to play through there, and they've found Brown on this as she drives to the middle of the park. I think chipped ball over for Foster, but that's just skidded on this slick surface. So the drizzle is extremely light now, but the surface is nice and wet. So we'll see which team can take advantage of the conditions better. Bennett nudges that goal kick forward. Through from Elliott. Woolley plays out to Barrywell. She is obstructed by... her pass is obstructed by Brown. Not plays back for Court, who lines up a shot. Easy for Bennett there. Not enough on that. Too close to the keeper. Love the intent though. It's one of those games that you'd love to see decided by a bit of a specky. Klinsmann bereft of support here. Just to play back, good composure, but I told you there'd be some aerial bombs, and there it is. From Sam Woolley. Barry well found by Smith, but challenged there by Elliott. And Smith plays it off Brown up the line. Klinsmann's been set off, but well played back to the WaiBOP custodian. And yet again, they've played around the back line. Option not on forward, looking to build again. Feel like a broken record, but they've shown good composure here to be able to shift Central around all game. Foster to Trebes and out to the far side. Murray playing out to that right wing. WaiBOP trying to go around Lancaster. First challenge unsuccessful. Ball into the box here. Good claim from Bennett. As the drizzle sets back in. This is more of a weather report than a football commentary. More encouragement from the stands for Central. But that's a poor touch there. Rankin's been set free here. Trying to find Olsen. Unfortunately straight into the WaiBOP defence. With a first time are trying to clear that ball, but Woolley there with a late challenge. And we've just had an update from Capital Southern game. Capital up 2-0 against Southern United. Games are played Sundays, so everyone will be able to enjoy their Sunday arvo off. Got a substitution being made here. Emma Court being replaced by Caitlin Byrne for WaiBOP. And as we tick over to the 90th minute, Elliott with a chance into the box, and Bennett comes out and gets something on that, but can WaiBOP finish this? No, blocked from central. They'll look to clear upfield here. Lancaster finds Olsen. Olsen can't return the favour. WaiBOP will be looking to finish strong here. Central trying to hold off, and that's a clearance from Van Leenen. WaiBOP with a throw. Look to play around the back line. And Foster plays in field here for the new arrival. Ball in from the right. No, looking to go around Lancaster, but a big touch, and that's gone out for a goal kick. Bennett with the umpteenth goal kick for the day. I may well have missed it, but we're just waiting on the extra time. Just conferring with the fourth official. 5 minutes of extra time. Blocked off at the pass. WaiBOP with the ball forward into number 20. Oh, that's well shut off by Van Leenen, but she's found number 20 again. Round far post, but that's skidded on and gone out. Yet again, another goal kick here for Bennett. Nearly had 2 balls on the pitch, but she's gone and retrieved. Stopped perfectly for her. She looks to find a green head here, and she's found Lancaster's feet. Unfortunately given away, and WaiBOP on the charge again here. And there, but Klinsman comes back with a challenge. Barry there. Ball forward, cleared by Woolley, but found by Elliott in the middle of the WaiBOP pitch. Both the Elliots are quite close together at the moment. It's hard to call. But they've found Foster here, straight at Bennett. She won't be happy about that. Good chance there for WaiBOP. And Bennett sent that. That's gone backwards on from WaiBOP. Couple of knocks there on central. Smith's been found wide here. Plays Barry. Barry finds Smith. Solid challenge from Foster on Smith. Ensued in a bit of a slide. Smith on Elliott, can't quite get it off her. Clearance from McIntyre. Last ditch effort. Must be very close to the end of the game here. Foster's been on the ball a hell of a lot in the second half. A lot of action over this side of the pitch. She's looked to find Brown in behind. She's tried to flick over, but that's gone out for yet another goal kick. Bennett looks to wind this down. And Central try and close this out. WaiBOP pushing for a winner here. And that nudge forward. Fight there between Elliott and Smith. Lancaster with an attempted clearance. Head out from Van Leenen. Rankin battling here with Elliott. And they've found Foster, looking for a bit of a switch. Oh, it's just skidded off the turf, and they've kept it in well. See if we can get a ball in here, and that's not bad. Good from Bennett, and the return attempt just over the bar. Bennett's marshalled her area really well today. It's been really quite a tight affair between these two teams, even after that red card for Central late in the second half. The first challenge. Oh, unfortunate first touch there from Klinsman, but Central have tried to go forward again. Smith getting on it quite a bit here, just trying to see this out. Outstanding effort there, but in the next game, and that's the final whistle. Game ends 2-2 here. Central down to 10 players at the end of the game, but they've held out well. WaiBOP throwing all that they could at them at the end there. Stay with us. We'll have interviews with a couple of players in just a few moments. I'm joined here with Florence McIntyre, centre-back for Central. What are your thoughts on the game?
I definitely think it was an improvement from last week. The girls are pretty stoked, I think. We went into half-time pretty happy with our first performance, but I still think there's a little bit of work to do.
And always tough going down to 10 men 2 weeks in a row now, but how did the backline adapt to that change?
Yeah, well, I guess we're used to it now. But we just, it was all just keep composure and keep pressing hard and just play safe, really.
Absolutely. And Central head into the bye week coming up. So what are your plans for this coming week?
I think, well, still going to train hard, but I think some of the girls are going to get together in the weekend and just do a little bit more team stuff. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on the draw given the circumstances, and enjoy the bye week.
Cool.
Thank you. And I'm now joined with Michaela Foster from WaiBOP, captain. What are your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, it was a bit of a rough game for us, I think. Obviously our first kick around together in the tournament, but I think there's a few good things we can take away from that. I think we just kind of lacked a little bit of fight, I guess, was probably our weakness today, but Creator Central held out, and with 10 men they held out as well, so give them that. But yeah, we just got to learn from this going into Canterbury next week for sure.
Exactly. You touched on Canterbury next week, and obviously this being your first game of the competition, so you would have come in today fresh and wanting a result. But what are you looking at to Canterbury next week?
Yeah, for sure we wanted a result just to kind of start off as anyone does, sort of thing. But I think we've got some positive things to take away from that. We scored 2 goals. It's always good. We've got to look at just some of our build up and try to hit the back of the net a little bit more, and look at Canterbury and how we can do our homework a little bit and train strong, really. But yeah.
Absolutely. Well, best of luck this week. Congratulations on the point, and good luck with Canterbury.
Great, thank you very much.
Thank you. And that's us here from Massey University. Central v WaiBOP, a 2-2 draw. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again in the future.